Hello and welcome again to another episode of Radicards TV. In this episode we're going to be opening a box of 1995 Sportflix baseball cards. I'm really excited about this one because there's the possibility of pulling one of my favorite 90s insert parallels called the Artist Proofs. These cards are really cool. We've got a chance for 3D hammer team, detonators, and double takes. So pretty excited about that. Got this box for $3. It was very inexpensive. Of course, still has the old price tag on it from, looks like a sports card shop or a company that sold it years ago for $29.95. So this is a Pinnacle brand, Sportflix, one of my favorite companies back in the 90s. They actually originated in 1988 under the Score umbrella, and they released their own product in '92, and they called it quits in 1998. So these are one of my favorite brands in the 90s. So let's open it up and see what we can find. Here's what the packs look like. Alright, so I opened up the entire box and all the packs were stuck together, so I had to kind of like play with them a little bit to, pull them apart. And all the cards in the packs were stuck together, so I had to go through one by one to pull out what was pulled from the packs, all the packs in the box. So got a stack of commons here, a stack of some stars. I've got a few hammer team insert sets we'll go through. I pulled 2 detonators and 1 artist proof. So we'll just go through. I got a, looks like they were maybe one a pack. These 95 rookies that are subset cards at the last chunk of the set. So I did pull a few interesting cards here. I got a Garrett Anderson. Those are cool. They're really neat cards. They're like, you can manipulate them with the light source. It's really fun. Here's a Chipper Jones, Chanho Park, a random Dante Bichette, and then A-Rod. Let's see who else is in this pile here that we're aware of. Brian Hunter, perhaps. I know he started, I feel like, in '94. And a couple other fellas I'm not familiar with, except Sean Green. They're really good looking cards. Charles Johnson. There's Charles Johnson here. So you get a feel for the subset cards there, those rookies. Those are pretty neat. So let's go through the commons, the stars rather. We got Mo Vaughn. Here's the base set. Don Mattingly. Classic shot of Mr. Mattingly. Here's what the backs look like. These are pretty fun. I got a Matt Williams. This is a checklist card of Jeff Bagwell, Jeff Kent, Paul Molitor. I got a Jim Thome. Great shot of Jim Thome there. Wade Boggs, John Allred, Pedro Martinez, Ken Griffey Jr. checklist card. Happy to have that. Ivan Rodriguez, Clemens, Albert Bell, Ozzie Smith. I got a Tim Salmon. Tony Gwynn, Mark McGuire, Will Clark, Greg Maddux, Kirby Puckett, Barry Bonds checklist. In fact, yeah, this one is Barry Bonds and Cal Ripken Jr. That's kind of cool. Sammy Sosa, Mike Piazza, a great Dennis Eckersley. Love his face there. These are really excellent. Randy Johnson, Chipper Jones, Javi Lopez, Ken Caminetti, Juan Gonzalez, Jeff Bagwell, Rob Ventura, Jose Canseco. Classic shot of Jose on the Boston Red Sox. Fred McGriff, Tom Glavine. Here's a Cal Ripken. Checklist Frank Thomas. Joe Carter, Ken Griffey Jr. Card number 1 in the set. Ryan Klesko, Frank Thomas. Card number 20. And a Bo Jackson on the Angels just before he retired. Great player. Pulled a couple of these really cool Hammer Team inserts. This is what they look like. So Juan Gonzalez, I got a Mike Piazza. Got a Ken Griffey Jr. Got a Jeff Bagwell. I got a Barry Bonds. A Matt Williams. A Don Mattingly. A Manny Ramirez. And I pulled this one out of the first pack in the box, Frank Thomas. Also pulled two detonators, the 2 best players I couldn't, or at least 2 of my favorite players in the 90s. I couldn't ask for more. Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr. Love it. Pulled 1 artist proof, a Matt Meiske. There it is right there, a little gold logo right there. So these are, it looks like 1 a box. Insertion ratio, very tough set to put together. A great box break for me. I really enjoyed this. I love the technology. I love that 3D motion, kind of kitschy 90s thing. It's definitely still pleasing to my eyes, and I still very much enjoy looking at these cards. So I hope you enjoyed it too. Again, thank you for watching another episode of Radicards TV. Until next time, enjoy collecting.